So hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Factorio for what may actually end up being a bit of a shorter episode because this rocket is going hell of a lot faster than I anticipated. I mean, we are bombing along on the rocket now. We're 77, we're almost there to launching our rocket. I've set up some logistics on the Spidertron as well. The Spidertron requests explosive rockets, and actually then, you know, that way it can dole them out into its respective things. So logistics is dealing with that, though I don't think I've made a ridiculous number of the explosive rockets at the moment. But nevertheless, I will be trying those out. I've got some lasers here to go into said Spidertron as well. And we'll be adding some more. One of the things I probably will end up doing is taking out perhaps some of the, one of these, and putting in some bots so that if I did continue any other bits, you can just then use it as a mobile base for bots, which can be very handy because it can do construction for you. But already, here goes our first rocket. Here we are in our Spidertron, witnessing our first rocket. I do love the detail on this. Look, our first rocket launch. So now we have ready to launch, and you can just press the launch button. We can add to the inventory if you are expected to put the satellite here. I'm supposed to make a satellite? Am I supposed to make a satellite? Am I missing something? I need a satellite? Hang on a cotton picking, what the bananas? What satellite? What satellite? Excuse me, game? I thought I just had to launch a rocket. When you say satellite, what are you talking about? There is no satellite here. All of this requires space science. Follow robot count 7, yes. Stronger explosives, fine. Refined flammables, fine, and fine. But none of these are a satellite. Have I missed something? Is there a satellite here I know nothing about? Right, look, let me search. Sat. There's a satellite. There's a satellite? Okay, so I need to make a satellite. This I did not realize. Okay. So for that I need 100 solar panels. Okay, well, I'm going to launch a rocket because I promised I would launch a rocket. Just for the hell of it, let's just launch so we can see it launch. Oh yeah! Nice detail. And the way it goes, off it goes. And where it goes, nobody knows. Oh, game finished. Victory. Steam all the way. Play a game without solar panels. I didn't see my other achievements. We'll continue and endeavour to get a satellite in orbit in this episode. So satellite, I need to make a satellite. Where is said satellite? I didn't see one, but that might just be my eyes. I've been stupid before, like last episode for example. Okay, satellite. Okay, rocket products. Satellite, yes. Satellites should be put into orbit. But I don't have satellites. It's red because I'm assuming I don't have satellites yet. Is satellite not a thing yet in game? So somebody tell me if I'm misunderstanding and satellites are not yet a thing. Because I haven't seen a satellite during any of this. I'm kind of looking through the late game tech here. But I don't see satellites here anywhere. And I mean, I can understand that there's, you know, auto launch with cargo. But I don't see satellite here. Okay, someone tell me if this is a thing yet. Or I can happily say Factorio satellite. Let me check here. The satellite used in the creation of space science in a rocket silo, crafted, placed, blah blah blah. Introduced in 1.2. So that was ages ago. So the satellite used in space in a rocket silo, crafted, placed into a rocket, otherwise launching the rocket will not yield any science. Only one satellite per rocket. A satellite will yield 1,000 space science packs after being consumed by the launch. Okay. So let me just check a second. I have not researched space science. Allows satellite. Did I just queue that? I thought I couldn't queue my science. I can queue my science all this whole time. What is this treachery? I didn't realize this was a thing. Okay, right, fine. I'm just gonna stick all these things through. I've already got that. Right. Science work. Okay, whether or not we'll actually get that done in this episode then, I don't know. But we'll have to see what we need for a satellite. We know we need solar panels. So let's have a look here. Solar panels. Where are they? Solar panels require copper, steel thing. Crafting you produce every 10 seconds. So I figure we could make it down here and then just add it to this one somewhere along the line. So let's make up a bunch of solar panels right up here somewhere. Right here somewhere we are going to make solar panels. So sorry, I'm going to have to get out the Spidertron because my brain can't cope with being in the Spidertron and doing this. Right. Reckon that's enough solar panels. It needs like 100, so we need copper, steel, and green circuits. So this is going to chew green circuits like there's no tomorrow. So we're going to need a line of green circuits going all the way down. Ooh. All the way down here. I don't believe I've been saying this whole game that like, oh, I haven't installed the mod for queuing science. Apparently you don't need a mod for queuing science anymore. It's base game. Who knew? Well, probably most of the people who watch this knew. Unfortunately, and I didn't. Right, this one, that's not going to work, is it? So, tell you what, we'll sort that out in a second by going that way, and we can go round. or we could have done it the other way. Hang on, that's too close, Sev, too close. There we go. Go round, round and round. There we go. And this one can now go that way, and we need steel and copper, don't we? So copper is going to go straight on there, no problem. Steel will end up going on this side here. So we'll bring you that way, and we'll go steel, have fun, and copper, have fun. And there we go. Oh, missed one. I can go down there, and this is going to produce solar panels en masse. So this will be red, a red one, and a red one, which will require an extra one of those. We'll go off here. Probably, I'm not sure which way we're going to bring it just yet. So what else do we need for it? We need, it requires blue circuits, low density structure, of which we have, rocket fuel, of which we already have, so that's no problem. Radars and accumulators. Radars I'm going to do via logistics network. Accumulators I'm going to make. So what we need to do is we'll probably just bring it back down here and make it here. So there we go, we'll bring it back down here and we'll make it there. Actually, it's going to have to be there. So let's go that way with the solar panels. So that will be solar. I mean, normally I would box some solar as well, but as the game's already told me, I want the game without solar because I use nuclear. So as we now have logistics, we have provider chests and requester chests and buffer chests. So here we have a requester chest, which we'll make a couple of. Requester chests are extremely handy because requester chests do exactly what they say on the tin here. They essentially request something. So I can say, I want these. I want, I don't know, 20 in here at all times. And that can be all I do. And it will simply just request that and away it goes. So, and logistics just takes care of that for you from all your provider chests. Now there's things called passive provider chest, and I think that's an active provider chest. Now an active provider chest, don't quite remember what the difference does. That sends its contents to the logistics network. That makes it available. So I don't know if you have to change the chest that you're getting this from to active provider. We will find out. Because I will leave it for a bit and I will see whether or not it's worked. So this we'll do here and here like so, and we'll put one there as well, and we will copy that and paste and Oh god, what have we done? Paste. There we go, I'm getting it right here. Just so the construction bots deal with putting all those down, save me a bunch of hassle, and make it a lot quicker. And I can get rid of that as well, and get rid of those. And that should deal with the ins and outs of all of those. And these can be set to make solar panels, please. Have I turned that off yet? There we go. You are going to make solar panels at maximum speed. Thank you. Right. Maketh solar panels. Right. Next up, maketh accumulators. Probably going to be very similar. Let's have a look. What requires accumulators? Because these are two things you would normally make a lot of anyway, because accumulators can be used with your solar panel network to give you power at night. Wow, that is going slowly. So I may end up pausing and letting the space science do its thing, because I mean, God, there's probably another rocket ready. Yes, there is. And there are control things coming up and things coming up and stuff backing up. We're going to need to grab some of that low density structure, or we're going to need to make more. I'm tempted to make more just purely because there doesn't seem to be enough. I mean, these are working as fast as possible as well. I mean, one thing you can do to speed them up without putting speed modules in them is to upgrade them to level 3s, and they will work faster. I mean, theoretically, we can do exactly the same here to help speed this up as well. It actually looks like the bottleneck is steel. So we'll do a bunch of this a second till we run out, and in a minute logistics will come and probably bring us some more. But in the meantime, we might have a look at the steel situation, because steel seems to be the real bottleneck at the moment here, and speeding up the belt isn't going to cut the mustard because there just isn't enough steel, as you can see. So we need to fix that, and one way to fix that is going to be to take this off here and copy this whole unit and paste another one. So we're going to copy all of this. Happy days. And we're going to paste a replacement right there. And we'll let it get on with it a second. We'll have a look at what we're going to do here. Because these are mostly okay, I suspect what I'll end up doing is cutting this off like so, and then just putting a double balancer here. And I think that will probably be alright. We don't seem to be running super short of steel. This will then get another one of these like that. This one will get cut off there. This one will come along here and go into this one. And that one will go up like that. This one will come along here, and we'll bring that one into it as well. There we go. Job's a good one. And this will continue building. In the meantime, shouldn't be a big issue. Don't know why that's red there, doesn't need to be. We'll just yellow and yellow, that's no problem. And yellow there. And then we can put about, that way, and about there. That should all start going across as planned. there we go. What I might do is I might actually upgrade that to red and that one to red. It's not making a vast difference. It seems as if there's something along here that isn't red anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's just my brain. That will keep that a bit more saturated right there. That will help that out. These will get running. Here we will do exactly what we just did a minute ago. We'll open these up slightly. There you go. And that one will go the other way actually. Like that. That one we're going to jump across that way. That one will go this way. And I am literally going to just take this one and swap them around. Do a little swappy do there and there. Like so. That will have steel coming out there. That will have steel coming this way. I really don't think there's anything to be gained there by moving all this up to reds, because if you look at it, they are not saturated. I mean, we're even running out of steel here, or iron ore. The only thing that could be gained is upgrading like these to blues and things like that. That might actually help. I am surprised this coal throughput is not enough. That seems a little disappointing. I thought there would be enough there. That seems to be a little bit lower than expected. It might sort itself out because generally the coal just takes a while to build up and then it doesn't really get used out. As I say, the one thing you might be tempted to do is upgrade like all of this here to blue, everything along here to blue, everything down here to blue, this one to blue, and we could even upgrade that to blue. Not that that little bit of red circuit that just got upgraded is gonna hurt, but there we go. We'll upgrade all of that to blue, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Bots will get on with that. I'll start hitting the steel supplies as well. It'll be fine. We've already just doubled our steel throughput, so I don't think that'll be a big problem. And that should actually speed up the amount of low density structure we're getting quite significantly, because steel is the main bottleneck by the looks of it on the low density structure. So especially if I upgrade all of these across to be tier 3, and what you might want to do as well is, I don't think this will be required, but I'm going to do it anyway, is to upgrade all of that to blue. And I'll do it all the way to this little bit here as well. I mean, this would be the only argument for upgrading like the rest to red, because obviously that would bring the steel up faster. But I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, once we start, you know... Oh Christ, I've just launched a rocket at my own gear. I hope that's going to repair it. What did I break there? I think I broke something. I think I broke it. Oh no. Ah, thank you. Thank you, bot. You repaired it. Thank you. Yeah, I think this will be fine now with all of that. I mean, you can do things with speed modules and stuff like that. You can't speed module these, but you can change these to be bigger, better ones. But we've just doubled our throughput. I think that will I think that will cover it. We'll see. But hopefully we'll see a lot more steel going that way. Getting down to these and then hopefully backing up. A lot of these are running now. With some steel backed in there. So I think you will see it build up. We'll see though. Right, now onto accumulators. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait quite a while for the science pack. So now onto accumulators. What was it we required for accumulators? We required... Where were they? Next to solar panels. We required iron and batteries. These are going to be easy to make. I'm going to take 10 seconds. So literally iron and batteries. I am going to completely just mirror this setup. And then I'll just take the reds out afterwards. Because iron and batteries, it's going to be loads. Okay, so let's just copy this down there, turn it around, and we will say, what, about there somewhere? Should be good. You can even level it up and go there. Then we'll get rid of that bit. We'll turn this one around to go that way. And we'll put that one going this way. And take the reds off because we won't need them. Do you know what? Is it me? Or does something look misaligned there? Something is misaligned here. Look at this. It's all misaligned here. God damn it. So those are misaligned too. What a pain in the ass. It ballsed it all up. Okay, fine. Fine game, fine. So all of those are right up until I screw it up there. Okay, and those are wrong from the very start. Surprisingly, we've still actually been making solar panels, which is somewhat surprising, but nevertheless, I had ballsed it up. So let's get that one right, and then do that again, and then do that again, and then do that again. And then let's copy these two and get this right this time. There, 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 and there. Now that should sort all that out. This one is somewhat easier because I should actually just be able to copy this setup and go, I want to take all of it out right there. So if I line it up there, you go, yeah, that's great. I want to put all of it in right there, line that up, great, get on with it. And even though it's a bit overkill, it'll be fine. And we'll get rid of that. There we go. Hopefully that will work as advertised. And that will bring accumulators down into here, which will eventually be space science. Now here it's going to be a little bit more complicated because I was going to put the satellites on there, so that we'll have to figure out in a minute, which we'll do going okay, that's suboptimal. Let's do that. We can try that again. Then what we're going to need to do here is a bit of fancy jiggery pokery stuff. So this is going to have to turn that way. This is going to have to come off. And then what we'll probably do is put it over this one, like so. And back in. With this one going maybe this one going there, I think, like that. So it comes up, goes in, and that one goes back like that. And that will work, he says. That will work and send satellites where we need it to go. This needs to be changed to accumulators. So we need to do the same all the way along here. Lovely jubbly. Why have we got no power? Why are these not being made? Where are they? That's very strange. We'll look at that in a minute. And we'll bring that across. And for this we want batteries and steel. So batteries, I'm literally just going to take off this way and then bring in over here. So batteries, we'll take off there and bring it in there. Steel we'll bring off there and just bring in like that, no problem. Battery's the same. What's going on? Are these power posts not getting made? Okay, I'm gonna go check on power posts and let some of this science finish, and we'll see what we can do. So I'm heading past the original crash site, just a bit of nostalgia there as we walk past our crash site, because we're still waiting long and hard for the science to go through. And as some of you may have noticed, I did make a mistake on the accumulators. It should have been steel, not iron, but I've fixed that and we're all ready to go. We're just waiting, he says, for the bits we need to come through, and the science packs to be done. I need to bring across the other items, but I'll do that once it's done. But I figured, while one of the things I'm really suffering with is copper, it may be worth me expanding the copper system, because it's loading up as fast as it can, but it's just not enough, to be quite honest. It's not going fast enough, it's not producing enough. We need more, and more is over here. There's a lot of copper over here, but for that we're going to need to, 1, expand the rail network, and 2, actually take out these bugs. Now all of that is a bit overkill given what we're doing, but you know what I've decided to do is let's see this Spidertron in action and see just how much damage it can do. We have explosive rockets here. I don't know if it auto fires or quite how it works. It sort of says here auto targeting without gunner, so I'm guessing it's gonna fire. I don't know. Oh no, I do have to fire, but it should be pretty badass here. I mean, we're taking a bit of damage. I don't know why I got a brrrr sound, as if we're under attack. Entity is being destroyed. Where is entity being destroyed? What? Entity has been destroyed? There? What the hell? Okay, entity is being destroyed down here somewhere. There is a bug. There is a bug. There are 2 bugs in our network. I need to go and deal with that immediately. So that's that thing dealt with. But yeah, we seem to have a problem. I mean, artillery train would indeed be the answer. But yeah, things are definitely an issue. Well, welcome back to what is about an hour later for me. You will see there's a lot of bots flying around. That's because we've got a stone drop off. I've added stone down here, and I was in the process of adding copper up here as the satellite completed. So I've come back over. Bots are now chasing me around to sort out my inventory because I've been away from the base for so long and sorting things out. But I'm now going to hop out of the Spidertron right here. We'll turn this on. We'll put this to satellite. Now, we need rocket fuel, low density materials, and processing units to come in. So we'll need to bring those in, which is something we haven't done yet. So we'll quickly bring those in. I'm going to do it this way. Let's bring that in. We'll bring that in a kind of awkward way, just purely because it's going to be a bit difficult as it's a 2-belt lane, but I should be able to sort that out using the sorter here. If I say I want only rocket fuel and I want it on this side, I think, yep, I should be able to bring that over this way like so, and that should all work happily. Yep. And then I can just bring blue circuits in on the other side like so. That will bring that over, and then I can bring those down. Simply chuck those in. You know, these should really be a blue. Because, you know, you're going to need them, aren't you? Right, low density structure is what's required. I mean, it's going to chuck in the rocket fuel first, but I mean, what I might actually do is replace that one with a stack inserter. I might even do the same here. This one can just be a yellow outputting, because we're not going to be outputting like crazy on these satellites. They're very expensive to build. Low density material, we're already bringing it up over here, so we're bringing it out and taking it over. Should be relatively easy to do as well. And again, I might well go for a stack inserter here, just because I can. Actually coming across, something has not worked there quite right. Yes, I see. We have a bit of a power alignment issue there, so I need to do that. I need to probably do that to keep the power up, and then we can just bring that one over. Bring that one to there. and we can just bring the belt across. Hopefully that's gonna work. Yoink, yoink, yoink. How long does this thing take to build? Only 5 seconds craft time. Holy crap. I'm gonna be churning these things out. And away it goes. And the satellite is on its way. And that should then get onto here and make its way up, he says, unless I missed it. Unless I missed it, which I think I probably have. I can't see it. I can't see where it went. It's there, isn't it? It's there, because there doesn't actually reach. So we'll have to go for maybe a blue here, because blues actually reach further than reds do. So we can just use a blue to get under there without having to do too much jiggery pokery stuff. And that should connect to this one if I put a blue here. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes, and there's 2 satellites there, and they're off. Oh my lord, that's going to be hammering supplies. Look at it. Look at it hammering all those supplies already. Wow. That's going to be chewing up supplies. But as soon as it gets to here, this thing is ticked to launch with cargo. So as soon as it gets here, it should launch. Time for a sip of tea in celebration. So, you'll notice as well, it's been so long that the concrete's all sorted here. I mean, oh no, that's my terrible, I think. Off it goes, it's launching. It's launching with the cargo. And there it goes. And now, I am definitely happy we have completed our mission. In this Factorio Let's Play, we've launched with a satellite. Oh god, I do hate that. Yep, we've launched with a satellite. And everything is happy with the world. We have punished the alien scumbags. And I think all in all, it's been a relatively successful run. A few standard mistakes on my part, as per normal. But you know, goes with the territory, doesn't it? Other than that, I think we're good. So I'll say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always. Join us again next time when, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what the new game should be. I might put a poll up in the meantime for people to sort of vote on where they think we should go next. I'll be honest, I'm thinking, I was thinking X4, but it's such a long haul game, or Captain of Industry, which is very Factorio based but a bit more 3D, so some of you might enjoy that. So let me know what you think. There'll likely be a poll up before this video comes out anyway, seeing what people think, and we'll go from there. Thanks a lot.